PlayStation Now is getting better and better, and the February update for this service is looking awesome. So many great games are being added, a lot of them being PlayStation 4 games, which are directly downloadable to your PS4, but some excellent PS3 games are also being added, and that's what I've wanted more of from PS Now. While those aren't downloadable, you can still stream them, and I want to take a look at the entirety of the update because some great games are coming, and it's becoming an even better service, especially considering how often it's been going on sale. So we'll talk about that. Also, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice has gotten a new story trailer. Want to go over the story of that game because while it is a From Software game and From Software hasn't been traditionally known for great storytelling, Sekiro is a game that does have a bigger emphasis on its story. Also, if you've yet to try out the excellent Tetris effect, there's gonna be a free demo available this weekend, and you should definitely snag that and try it out for yourself. Anthem is coming in February, and while the anticipation for that game seems to be growing, EA has some hefty expectations for the game. They are thinking it's gonna sell 6 million copies in 6 weeks. We'll talk about that. Also, Warhammer Chaosbane is coming rather soon. It'll be dropping on June 4th, so I want to give you guys the heads up on that game. And lastly, a brand new game has been announced for a spring release in Etherborn, a gravity-shifting puzzle platformer. We'll cover that at the end of this video. First up, let's talk about PlayStation Now, a service that is getting better and better, and a service that I think is going to be a big talking point going into the PlayStation 5. Microsoft has done great work with Xbox Game Pass. PlayStation Now was lagging behind for a little bit, but it's becoming more compelling, although it does have a heftier price point at $20 a month. But if you're smart about it, it goes on sale all the time. We just had it the other week for $80 for a year, so that's when you should be snagging a subscription to PlayStation Now. However, let's look at the new updates. A full list of 10 new games being added to PlayStation Now this month, including Battlefield Hardline for the PlayStation 3, Earth Defense Force 4.1, that's the PS4 version, and that is a great addition. F1 2017, Magicka 2, that's great. Metro Last Light Redo, that's great, ahead of the release of Metro Exodus. So finally, let's at least use PlayStation Now to promote upcoming games. It seems like they don't do it much with Plus, but PS Now to promote Exodus, that's a great inclusion. Mortal Kombat X is dropping. Need for Speed Rivals, unfortunately the PS3 version, but still a good inclusion. Pillars of Eternity is coming to PlayStation Now. That is awesome, and that's going to be directly downloadable, of course, as a PS4 game, and that's a fantastic RPG. Rebel Galaxy, and then probably the highlight of the entire list is a PlayStation 3 offering in Metal Gear Solid HD Collection. That is awesome. That includes Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, as well as Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. So you have a lot of great games joining PlayStation Now. Some of the more recent months I thought were a little bit lackluster, but this month is excellent. You got Pillars of Eternity, an awesome RPG, Mortal Kombat X, great fighting game, and MK11 is on the way, so why not get into the MK mood? Metro Last Light Redo is a great addition, especially with Metro Exodus releasing in just a week. Metal Gear Solid HD Collection, yes, it's streamable only, but maybe down the line when the PlayStation 5 comes out and it's backwards compatible, if that's the case, and it has backwards compatibility with the entirety of the PlayStation lineage, MGS HD Collection being directly downloadable, hey, that would be awesome. Magicka 2 is great, and Earth Defense Force 4.1 is excellent, so you've got a lot of excellent titles being added to PS Now. If you've yet to try it out, there is a 7-day free trial available. You can check out the library. The library is already stacked with over 750 games, and 275 of them are streamable and downloadable. So there's a large lineup of games. Yes, a little bit more expensive, but if you want to talk about sheer quantity, PlayStation Now does have a heads up over Xbox's Game Pass. Moving on from that, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice has gotten a brand new but pretty brief story trailer. Titled the Story Preview Trailer, it gives you an idea of what to expect, and Sekiro has you explore the late 1500s Sengoku Japan, a brutal period of constant life and death conflict. As you come face to face with larger-than-life foes in a dark and twisted world, unleash an arsenal of deadly prosthetic tools and powerful ninja abilities while you blend stealth, vertical traversal, and visceral head-to-head combat in a bloody confrontation. Take revenge, restore your honor, and kill ingeniously. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice will be dropping March 22nd, and again, we'll leave a link to that story trailer in the description box down below. Check it out for yourself. If you've yet to play one of the PlayStation 4's best exclusives in Tetris Effect, yes, that is not a hyperbolic statement. Tetris Effect is tremendous. Whether you're playing it with traditional controls or PlayStation VR, it is an excellent game, and a Tetris Effect demo will be reappearing on the PlayStation Store from February 8th to February 11th. So it is a limited time demo, so it's a little bit disappointing. But again, if you've yet to try it out, maybe the price was a little bit too high for you at $40. It is a great game, and yes, it's Tetris, the most basic and fundamental gameplay maybe in all of love gaming, but it really refines it and makes it so accessible in 2019 and still keeps it fresh. The real strength of this game is absolutely the presentation, and that element of Tetris Effect is so strong. And as far as PlayStation VR compatibility goes, in my opinion, Tetris Effect is the best PSVR game. I know a lot of you guys will point towards Astrobot Rescue Mission, maybe even Resident Evil 7. I think Tetris Effect really takes the cake in translating into a quality VR experience, and from the music, presentation, and fundamental Tetris gameplay, this game was done so well. Moving on from that, EA obviously has been struggling a little bit with the underperformance of Battlefield 5. Their stock is dropping a little bit. However, they think Anthem is going to be a massive success. Specifically, they noted that they expect to sell 5 to 6 million copies of the game within this fiscal year. Now, you might be thinking, okay, 5 to 6 million copies in a year, that's pretty doable. No, what it means is they want to do it at the end of the fiscal year, which ends on March 31st. The game is out February 22nd, so you literally have, what, 5-6 weeks to sell that many copies of the game? That's a massive undertaking, and yes, Anthem is hotly anticipated, but it's a brand new IP. We still don't know how this game is going to turn out, especially at launch. The original demo had some technical issues. Hopefully that is remedied by the full release, but this was a game I think a lot of gamers were skeptical on initially, but it seems like as we played the demo, as we've seen more of the game, the anticipation for Anthem has been growing. It's a very imperative time for EA, and it's so important that this game turns out well, because after the underperformance of Battlefield 5, after games like Star Wars Battlefront 2, and after the general negativity surrounding EA, they really need to deliver a game that resonates with gamers. They had Apex Legends, that game is doing really well, and that's a step in the right direction. Now they have another big budget release with Anthem. They're expecting great things out of it. 6 million copies in 6 weeks is going to be a tough challenge. Can it do it? We'll see it, but EA is certainly expecting big things out of Anthem, and this is an experience that obviously they want to get some longevity out of. They want people to invest money into it, even if the microtransactions are cosmetic only. You're kidding yourself if EA isn't expecting to make some extra money on top of the $60 purchase price. And again, Anthem will be dropping on February 22nd. Will it hit 6 million copies sold? We'll see, but we'll keep you guys posted. Moving on from that, Warhammer Chaosbane has been confirmed for a June 4th release. It'll be released in a standard edition for $49.99 physically and digitally. There'll be a digital deluxe edition for $54.99, and then the Magnus edition for $69.99. That'll be physically and digitally. In Warhammer Chaosbane, each class offers the players distinct abilities and gameplay. As you cooperate online or locally with up to 4 players, cooperation and strategy will be essential to doing away with the hordes of chaos. Unleash Bloodlust, a unique mechanic in Warhammer Chaosbane, which lets loose a devastating power that can change the outcome of a battle. The first hack and slash to take place in the Warhammer Fantasy Battles world. Warhammer Chaosbane plunges the player into the heart of the old world, a continent marked by the Great War against Chaos, a bloody conflict which ravaged the Empire of Men. They will embody a human, a high elf, a wood elf, or a dwarf, and discover the iconic locations of the Warhammer Fantasy Battles universe that's captured the imaginations of millions of fans across the world. Again, Warhammer Chaosbane hits the PS4 on June 4th, and pre-ordering the game will get you access to the closed beta, an XP bonus, and a helmets pack. And lastly, Etherborn, a gravity-shifting puzzle platformer, will be released this spring. This is a game that not too many people know about, but it's being published by Fox Next Game and Humble Bundle, and it's being created by the developer in Altered Matter. Etherborn is described as an elegant leap in the gravity puzzle genre, an environmental puzzle platformer built on exploring and understanding gravity-shifting structure. You are a voiceless being that has been born into a world where a bodiless voice awaits your arrival. As your first thoughts emerge, you realize your journey has just begun. You must reach the ethereal voice to fully understand your own existence. In this world, the laws of physics behave in a way that will blend your imagination. You experience gravity perpendicular to the surface you are standing on, allowing for creative exploration, possibilities, and environments carefully crafted as navigation-based puzzles. Travel through beautiful and exotic sceneries where each level is an organic puzzle that you'll need to explore, manipulate, and shift your gravity on in order to decipher the way forward. Key features tout gravity-shifting platforming and exploration, navigation-based puzzles based on your unique sense of gravity, surreal levels in an atmosphere inspired by artists of the 20th and 21st century, and dynamic and captivating original soundtrack tailored to each level. Again, no official release date yet, but it will be coming this spring. That's gonna conclude this video. Again, PlayStation now has gotten a sizable update with a lot of new inclusions. If you've yet to sign up, man, you're getting games like Pillars of Eternity, Mortal Kombat X, Metro Last Light Redo, and if you have decent connection to stream games, MGS HD Collection, those are some pretty sick additions. Sekiro has gotten a new story trailer. The Tetris Effect demo will once again be available available this weekend, but limited time. EA is thinking Anthem will be selling 6 million copies within 6 weeks before the end of the fiscal year. Do you think they can manage that? Let us know. Warhammer Chaosbane launches on June 4th, and Etherborn, a brand new gravity-shifting puzzle platformer, is coming this spring. That's gonna conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.